6 lights on, 5 red lights for the sprint race here in Austria, and it is 5 red lights and away we go. Who's going to get good start? It's a bit of a wheel spin from Angelo in pole position there. Can he hold the lead into turn 1 as we look? Oh, it's a look up the inside from Kyo, but it's same positions. What's happening a bit further back, flat out through what is turn 2. And Azar right on the tail of Tom there as well. Any action further back? Not quite, so we'll go back. Oh, bit of a mistake there from Kyo, but he's kept it just about in position for the moment. Tarrier's round. LTK Tarrier is round. And that is not ideal there from the V-Carb driver. Angelo, though, still leads the way, but he's got Jatin right on his tail. Oh, side by side, Bally and Azar going through. Oh, and Bally has gone wide. With a slightly better angle there, and that means that Jack Sparr can take advantage and he could get his Mercedes potentially up another position. He has a look into the final corner, but it's not quite. Side by side though, there in the battle for P2, Kyo getting himself ahead of Jatin in that battle for P2 as Angelo still leads the way. And further back action between Verstappen and Greeno. Oh, contact and spin does Verstappen. That's not ideal for the Red Bull. Davey has a bit of damage on his front wing. Kev ginges round and spins after facing the wrong way. He has kept the lead, but how much longer is he able to do that, because DRS is activated. Oh, contact! Contact between Kyo and Angelo is into the wall. That is going to be very frustrating indeed from the Ferrari driver. Meanwhile though, it is side by side for the lead. Jatin's up the inside, and can the V-Car driver take the lead? He can indeed. A decent exit from Tom as Danny gets himself past as Greeno tries to re-overtake, but Greeno goes into the wall and he loses his front wing there as Greeno goes into the pits to change his wing. Yellow flag. Oh, that is Jack Sparr. He is in the gravel there. Driver's had to very much avoid that, so that's very unfortunate there, as it is Harry and Angelo side by side as Angelo gets up to P8 there, on to the start of lap 5. Here we go. Is he going to have a look? He's not quite close enough, but Angelo has made the move up to P7 on Verstappen 95, so Angelo getting his way back up the field as Kyo is the first driver to get a 3-second penalty. Jack Sparr overtakes Harry for P9 there. Let's have a look this time. Going to be close enough. Does he get a good exit out the final corner? Yes. I would say a slightly better one than Kyo did. And Tom's going to close up. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Angelo makes another move and up to P6 now. And Verstappen 95 out of the sprint race, and it's a full safety car. So safety car deployed here for the first time this season, sort of on to lap 6. So into the pits, and that pit lane entrance there, it is a blind crest going down, so it's not an easy pit lane entrance. And now the question is, when will Tom restart? Is he going to go early, or is he going... Oh gosh. Well, we're not talking about that, as the restart is about to get underway. It's very congested as it is green flag racing here now. And so Tom getting away as Azar makes a bit of a mistake, and that's going to allow Jatin alongside and around the outside. Can he complete the move? We'll see later on. And yes, indeed, Jatin is up to P2, and he completes the move, does the V-Carb driver, and that's an overtake. Bally up the inside, but he's gone deep and into the gravel, and Bally's going to go down a few positions there, down to P7 he has gone. He's got Angelo right on the tail as well. He does a wee switch, does the Ferrari driver. That is not quite enough space for Angelo to make the move this time around, but he gets a decent exit still as the DRS gets enabled. a little bit of a look further ahead, but it's going to be side by side as it ends turn 1. Angelo just having to back out there a bit that time around. As side by side for P4, Keo gets ahead of Jack Spart, but Jatin is also right on the tail of Tom as well, so we'll have a look at him. Is he going to be close enough for a move? Is he going to go up the inside? It looks like he is. Oh, but it's not quite the space, but Danny has made the move for P5, and Angelo makes the move for P7 as well, but Bally's going to try it back, but he's got himself a 3-second penalty. He's cut the corner slightly there, as side by side for the lead. Jatin gets through. Keo also makes the move for P3 as well. Jatin, has he pulled away the 1 second margin? It's very close for sure. Tom hasn't got the DRS as the Haas of Keo closing up, but Angelo's made the move on Jack Sparta there as Keo gets a 3-second penalty, another one to add, so that's not ideal there for the Haas driver. Beautiful Heights gets P2 away from Tom Gorian, and Azar and Danny are going to be side by side, are they? Oh, it's not quite enough into the hairpin here, but it looks like there could very much be some action in the next straight or two. Side by side for P4, Danny M7 makes the move. Can he make it stick though? Yes, he can. Oh, and that was very close. Angelo as well, getting fast down the pit straight. Let's go on board with the Haas for now. It is going to be DRS open. Which way are they going to go? Tom covers it off, but oh, up the inside, and that's another penalty for the Haas driver. As Tom stays ahead for now. Is it going to stay that way as they head towards the final corner? And Tom into the pits there. Tom into the pits, and onto the mediums goes Tom, and he's going to drop to P7 as Azar and Jack Sparta also pits, so it's a double stack there for Mercedes, and a wing change as well at Mercedes. Oh, Keo's made a bit of a mistake there. Is that going to allow Danny M7 through? Not quite, but he is going to be very close indeed to the tail as Haas driver defends the inside there, as it's DRS for Danny and for Angelo, and no overtakes into the hairpin there, but it looks like we're not too far away for some more action. Side by side goes Danny, and he gets through to P2. Angelo follows through as well, nose to tail for 3 of these drivers as we go on to start what is lap number 16, as Tom gets a 3-second penalty there. Not ideal for him there, as Jack Spark gets himself ahead of Harry for P9, or just going for it or being patient, whichever works out. But that's a mistake from Angelo into the hairpin. That is going to allow the Haas of Keo through. Angelo is going to fight back down the straight towards the final corner, and it is side by side into that corner. Oh, a bit of hopping over the curb. Angelo's not been able to make his way through. Tom Gorian gets himself up to P6 and ahead of Kev Ginge. So overtake with DRS there. Apologies for missing that, but Danny is now under pressure once again from Keo, and it is going to be side by side here down the pit straight, and the Haas driver on track at least gets himself back up to P2. He will be bearing that in mind over the next few laps, and that's another penalty from Keo. 12 seconds now in total. So he's going to drop down the order a little bit here, as side by side they do go. Keo having to go defensive into what is turn 4 normally, but Danny M7 taking P2 on track now, and Angelo following through as well. He'll be looking to try and gain as much time as possible on those behind him. Oh, that's a big slide there from the Haas of Keo, yet to determine who's going to be in second place. Oh, a big slide again from Keo, and around he goes. Not ideal there. And he's going to lose a bunch of positions here and has retired from the sprint race there. Tom very much on the tail of Bally now in this battle for P4. Bally defends the inside into turn 1, so to speak. And is he going to go up the inside here? He's certainly having a look at it. Oh, very close. Tom Gorian still looking to get that P4 from Bally here. We'll see what happens on this final lap. Bally defends the inside again into turn 1 here, but Tom swoops around the outside, but he's not kept on circuit. He's going to have to give that position back if he hasn't already, and yes, he does exactly that. Gives the position. Does not want to get a penalty post-race from the stewards. We'll have a look. It's about half a second in that battle, but Tom's gone back up the inside for P4. And Tom legitimately this time gets himself up into P4. Now, is Angelo going to be close enough? Not quite into the hairpin, but Jatin rounds the final corner. He's going to win the sprint race here in Austria. A very good performance there from the V-Carb driver. He gets 10 championship points there. As round the final corner comes Danny and Angelo. It looks like it's going to be Danny P2 and Angelo in P3 as Tom and Bally round the final corner. It's going to be P4 for Tom and 5th for Bally. Now we've got Azar and Kev Ginge. Which way round are they going to be as we get to the line? It's going to be Kev Ginge 6th with Azar in 7th. And then we see there Jack Spark rounding the final corner. And he will get 1 championship point for P8.